flipping a Tesla, a Taurus. Oh, I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar. Can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Oh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Oh.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand. And not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
That's a hit, the first of the new campaign for Seattle. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His career numbers against Manaea, he's 2 for 3. Gordon leads off second with nobody out. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expected to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Malik Smith becomes the first out of the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
In now, Domingo Santana, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. The second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Stepping in, Robbie Grossman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Robbie.
He's set. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And he lays off the curveball. Strike three called, and that's going to be out number one.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Riding in, Jurickson Profar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Now the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
That is third. The right fielder, Stephen.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Profar stands at first with one out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. This is line to left. Santana is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
So coming to the plate, Chris Davis. Lifetime versus this arm. He's just 1 for 6. First offering on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. Oh, and it's off the foul ball in right for a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until, clink, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A 1 pitch on its way. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the A's put up a 3 spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Oakland. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. His career numbers against Manaea. He brings a scary .368 batting average. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
That's a ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Manaea is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
So a full count now. Ryan Healy is on deck. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch. So sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Haniger on at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in his zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Set with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. His career numbers against Manaea, he's just 1 for 6. The 0-1 delivery. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Beckham, a native of Georgia. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Skied down the left field line. And they can't run it down.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle, still down 3-0. Stepping up now, Nick Hundley. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
from the stretch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Standing in, Chad Pinder. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's just 2 for 9. Hundley, the runner at third. Pinder is at second with nobody out. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready with another 0-2. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2, good changeup with some depth.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch to third. Seager fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Robbie Grossman. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hops this one up. Haniger in pursuit, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Gordon is there. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Piscotty, a California native, actually. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
From the stretch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Just foul.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Oakland is on top in this one, 5-0. Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Omar Narvaez is retired to kick off the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in to try it again. Malik Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. stepping in and ready for another shot. Chris Davis as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
This is foul right side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, first baseman.
Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Line hard to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Digging in, Matt Chapman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Now in the box, Edwin Encarnacion.
The designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
All
2-0.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three and 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
At the plate, Mitch Haniger reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. In his career, Haniger is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. The 1-0 home doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Haniger, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
3-0 to him now. .30 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. Encarnacion leads off first with 1 away. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle.